Hi, this is a tarot reading for Sagittarius. I usually focus the energy of Sagittarius into the cards, which I am still doing, but I'm going to pull 3 separate cards and try and separate them into 3 different Sagittarius readings, not the whole collective, so that maybe some of you will get something out of it, because we all lead different lives. Although so far I have been finding that the readings have been very similar, because it is the collective of your star signs. So let's see anyway if you can sometimes it's not for everyone, but hopefully this diversity will bring something to everyone. Let's have a look. Sagittarius, here we go. 5 of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, ooh, Queen of Cups, fabulous. Some of you are feeling a bit sad, a little down, a little left out in the cold. You've got the 5 of Pentacles there. It can mean you're feeling alone. There is help there for you, but the likelihood of you asking is low. But there are people there willing to help. But let's see. It's about feeling lonely, left out. It could be amongst your friends, your family. It could be your life generally, but you're feeling a little isolated. Let's have a look. 5 of Pentacles, a little down. Alright. Ace of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, 4 of Swords. Okay, wow, King of Pentacles. It's your real world. You're sad about the real world at the moment. I can't blame you. You're feeling a little down about it. You are healing a little bit with the 4 swords there. You're trying to meditate. You're trying to get your thoughts together. You're trying to not put too much of... You are putting too much of your heart into the real world at the moment. You've got the big King of Pentacles there. You're the king of your world. You love your world. You want new things to come into your world. And you're feeling a little bit disappointed about the world. Who isn't at this point in time? But you are letting it get to you a little bit. Lovely Sagittarius is. And who am I to say it shouldn't? It should get to some people, but you're feeling it on a personal level. You are, with the 4 swords though, going into yourself and trying to heal, which I think is the best course of action for you. You are taking the best course of action for you. If you can't do anything about what's going on, you can help yourself by giving yourself a little bit of healing and a little break from it. Yeah, who am I to... I can't argue with you feeling a little bit down about it, but you're letting it affect you too much, I think. I don't know if that's the right thing to say, even. It's affecting everybody, but you're healing, so I think you're taking the right path. You're doing what you can, the only thing you can do. So there we are, Sagittarius. That's for some of you. Ace of Cups for others. New cup of love coming in. There's a cup of love coming in. Excuse me. Yeah. Aces. I'm gonna have a cough. Excuse me, I have to pause. Alright. Some of you, you've got the Ace of Cups here. This is new love. It's new new things coming in. It could be new things you love coming in. Let's have a look. New passions. Something's coming in that's lovely. Right, let's have a look. Ace of Cups. What's this Ace of Cups? Is it new love for some of you? Sagittarius. Queen of Swords. Wheel of Fortune. Judgment. Well, these are big cards. With the Queen of Swords energy, you know what this new love, this new passion, this new wonderful thing coming in is. It's new, and with the Wheel of Fortune here, things are going to get better because of this new cup of passion and love and emotion coming in. It is beautiful. And with Judgment there, you are being called to wake up to it. Judgment is waking you up intellectually with the Queen of Swords. Things are going to be better emotionally, lovingly, and you've been called to do this. You have no choice. These are major arcanas, two of these major arcanas resting on this beautiful cup of lovely emotion. With the Queen of Swords here, it's your truth. Swords are the mind truth. So yeah, I would say yeah, you've been called to wake up to this beautiful cup of love. And then for others, we've got the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Love herself. Just because there's a queen doesn't mean it's a female energy. It could be a male energy. Let's have a look at the Queen of Cups. So yeah, this so could be related all together. The energy of Sagittarius is quite often very similar, even though you've all got different lives. The energies of the planets and the frequencies around will affect the Scorpios. Sorry, it was just a Scorpio. Will affect the Sagittarius as a whole. So it will link this all up, but they are supposed to be separate. 5 of Wands, 7 of Cups, 2 of Swords. Well, you've got the Queen of Emotions, you're the Queen of Heart. You've got some conflict here with the 5 of Wands. The 5 of Wands is a conflict, but it could be gentle conflict, it could be playful conflict, it could be competition with enemies, it could be competition with family, it could be competition with friends. But wherever this conflict is, it's affecting you emotionally. With the 7 of Cups, you're emotionally, it's making you very emotional. There's all sorts of emotions and feelings coming from the heart. So I would say there's conflict here with because it's such an emotional conflict with the emotional cups and the passionate ones. I would say that there is conflict in people you love, family members. With the Queen of Cups here, she's very loving. So I think you're in conflict with people you love, whether it be friends or family, and it's making you emotional. You've got the 2 of Swords here. There's choices to make. You know what the choices are. I don't know, but what I would say is when it becomes conflict with people you love, you don't have to fight so hard. Sometimes stepping down is easier. I'm going to have to pause again because I'm going to cough. Sorry. Yeah, you have choices here. I wish I could go into what the choices are, but it would make this reading ever so long. So I have to cut it off. So if you look at this reading separately, some of you're disappointed in the world, but you're healing and doing what you can to help yourself not get too emotional about it. You're doing some mind care, meditation possibly. The Swords of the Mind, it's the mini hermit, what I call a healer. So I can't argue with you there. I'm a little bit too. And then for others, you've got this cup of love coming in. It's meant to happen. Things are going to be better because this cup of love, you've been called to do this. You've been called to wake up to this cup of love. The Wheel of Fortune is going to be better, and you might, as the Queen of Swords, you know this to be true. And for others, you've got some conflict with loved ones, and it's making you a bit emotional. You have 2 choices. You don't know what direction to take. You don't know what direction to go in. With the 2 of Swords here, you're not sure which path to take. It's none of my business, but I would say if you're conflicting with friends and family, love conquers winning an argument. Okay. So there we are. You have free will, though. So as a collective, disappointed with the world, but you're trying to heal yourself. You're being called to wake up, and don't argue with loved ones. If you can help it, yeah. If you can help it, there are two paths there, and you're not sure which way to go. So there we are. I hope some of you related to some of this. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate you.